Hey there, hey there everyone, this is Raffle playing some Vanilla Contest 2010. Let's just get ahead and start. 24th place with 39.17 points out of 50. Brad 172, let us go. Let's go. It's the Shine Forest. Well, that's good to know. Gonna be a forest filled with shine or a shiny forest, and I guess we're gonna see, because Mario was sent to solve the myths of the Lost Ruins. However, we're found some trapped in deep woods. Mario! You'd think he'd be a bit more used to navigating forests with all the experience he had hopping and bopping around, but looks like he just refuses to learn. So, whoa, okay, so there might... Oh, wow. Hiding behind a bush. Okay, wow, that's pretty well... Whoa, Nate, and then I got ambushed. That was just a demo, so you can't get ambushed. Okay, so there might be a blue switch ballast somewhere in there that we might be interested in wanting, unless this is part of a hack, but I don't get that impression. But I can go in this pipe here and see if there's anything. It's now in the chocolate muddy part, because I have to say this looks pretty chocolate and muddy. I don't know. It's the way. I think it's because there's not a whole lot of texture on the wall and it's pretty smooth, and I guess I equate smoothness with muddy. So yeah. These are ledges. That's pretty great. No, here we're going behind the forest. It's kind of a tricky because you don't know if there's going to be a Goomba or turtles. As we can clearly see, there are Goombas and turtles. And you can go down here if you want to, and then we're back in the clouds. It's a very dark cloud. It's a very wet cloud. It's a cloud. It's a very bad cloud, and also it's a P-switch cloud. That's pretty grand. Why do I got a trampoline? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to use it later on. Who knows? I just kind of flubbed that one up a little bit. Why are you giving coins there when you're never going to ever get them, per se? Because it's pretty hard to get here while they're coins. Oh no, okay, so here we got some pretty crazy landmass there. Don't know what's going on with the geography. There's like big old, like, not meat hooks, but well, I suppose it can be dirt hooks, because I mean a meat hook isn't really made out of meat. Hey there, Mr. Hooks, getting me all confused with the vocabulary type of thing. Etymology, like the origin of words, has always been something that interested me. End statement. There's not a whole lot more you can say about something like that. Here's water, and we got the earth hooks all over the place here. I don't know why they are populated with Koopas in that way, but there you go. Just kind of walking around to and fro, and I get a choice. Do I want to handle the fish or the turtle? And looks like I've made my decision. Can I go down there? I suppose not. I suppose not. I don't know. For a while there, the springboard just jutting out inside the wall like that kind of took me for surprise. And I was all like, okay, so there's some continuity. See, there's more water here. That's pretty neat. That's a nice, those subtle little... Look at that. Because of the... Oh, okay, this is confusing. Because of the little circle near the edge, it looks like it's like embroidered in the landscape. It's pretty neat. It's very... I want to call the effect Kirby-esque, or perhaps Paper Mario-ish. I don't know, I think it's pretty neat. I like this a lot. This is crazy landmasses made very well. Oh man, also it's very confusing geometry-wise. It's like, okay, for a while there I was kind of wondering if there was land, in areas where one would like to attribute the existence of land, but no, but there's a pipe there. I can go inside if I want to. It's a bonus type of place. Okay, so here was all to get Mr. Blue Switch in order to get, the progress saved. It's always nice to have your progress saved. This is how you know that the future conglomerate of the future will be people who will deeply respect your wishes to eat hot dogs for every meal. It's somehow remaining well and fit. But no, what's the point of that springboard? Like, I went to get that springboard and it seemingly served no purpose. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that springboard regardless and see, what the hell is that about? Maybe I'm going to need it in the new path, the blue switch path, the path that we have just opened. Or I can go up here, apparently. Yay! Well, that's pretty great. I somehow missed you all along, and you can get up here and get this little gift. Oh, well, I suppose that makes sense in its own cruel and unusual way. I'm taking the cave because, honestly, even though, I consider that the cave often breaks levels, I still won't deny it's a pretty useful tool as a whole. So, well, let's go ahead and explore the blue path of the wood path of Shine Forest. Oh. I think this was the most disappointed "oh" I have ever uttered. Well, that wasn't like what? I get the vibe I'm getting is that there was supposed to be something more, but the author ran out of time. There's a bush that speaks. It's pretty great. Oh well, thanks a lot to you, Raff, for making this pretty rad level. I just get the feeling that perhaps you ran out of time at the end because it just kind of ends and. Like the second round after the blue switch is very, very, very anticlimactic. 23rd point by Raffle, tikt, something like that. 39.33 points out of 50. We lead Evening Stroll in the Scrabble category lettering. Yeah, we're getting some pretty high marks now. You know, in marks that might actually be considered passing grades in the plurality of different school establishment in a more global sense of the word. And to Late Evening Scroll, this is a one-level vanilla hack for the contest. Well, Raffle, your Late Evening Scroll, so that's pretty great. So as I suppose that is a late evening sort of palette, but I don't know if I jump up into the geometry of the land while taking a stroll. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough experience with strolling, so I'm gonna admit I'm not what you'd call a hardcore stroller. I'm not afraid, like I'm not ashamed to talk about that. There's a lot of bones in this cave. That's a pretty scary bone. There might be a Yeti living here. So I might want to hurry up on it. See, there's a sky bush there with a skyberry. Those are pretty delicious if you don't mind the little bit of nauseation that comes when eating at high velocity. So there's some ridge with things. I don't know why I decided to say hello to that man in that particular way. You know, there's a lot of things that we do as a people that are pretty incomprehensible. I can get this up here if I want, and you know, get some gifts and ignore the rest of the truth, because I'm all like, man, truth, no time for that. I got progress to progress, and this is the little cloud part. And so this is one of them. Hey, let's make a level. Like, hear me out here. Let's make a level. It's gonna be a grassland, and you're gonna walk around on it. Like, nothing wrong against that per se. It's just that. Oh no! It's just that if you want to like get yourself more notice in the contest, maybe you want to just aim a little higher. Whoops. But still, point remain, what's this? So for those who are curious, to get to that piece which I found, you just kind of go down here, and here you just keep on walking, you know, and you keep on booting, and you try not to fall in a hole. There's a piece switch here. What is the mystery of this piece switch, I wonder? Maybe it's to be able to go up here. Well, actually, you could go up here, like, not even by going up the triangle, but you could go up here like this and get a free one up, and then possibly vault over the wall here, fall down amongst the living plant life that we call turtle, and try to navigate around all the crazy ledge action shenanigans. Oh man! Whoa, 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 my mushroom, you are going away. Do I want to go down here? Because there's a pipe over there. It's not a pipe, it's a sign, but you know it's the same thing. Hey there, turtle, how do you do? Hey there, turtle, how do you do? How many times must I ask, how do you do? Before you answer me, the answer is 35. So yeah, whoa! That little girl pose there was flashing a whole lot. It was quite festive and very glad to tell us. Now, is there a secret exit because the level is red? I suppose I'm gonna take just a second to see. Y'all might remember this bridge part. Well, you might not remember that there's a part like down here, a tiny little cave. Whoa, it leads us to the dark world of the dark underworld. It's pretty sad. So what do you have to... That's very obvious. We may want to go a different way. Oh, well, looks like I might want to return to them caves with a piece switch of some kind. Don't know what is making me say such a hazy thing, but the lower path bridge, the only way is to hit a switch. You know, I can just kind of go, whoa, no! Okay, so now that I am armed with a P-switch of safety, I can go like, hey there buddy, how's it going? I'm just gonna kick you around. Wait a second. Yeah. But wait a second more. Whoa, there's a one up there. Well, yeah, but like, I think that I might have done this wrong because... Oh. He'd be faster or something. I'm not gonna lie, I use rewinds to get back to this state. What? The bridge! There's literally... I was expecting a question mark bridge, but no, it's a bridge. Then we can go inside of a bush. Wow. Oh, it is autumn. That was kind of weird. Raffle, I think there's something you gotta explain here right now. Unless you might not have any dessert. This is Raffle playing some of the Contest 2010. Next time, see you guys.